And welcome to Finding Aiur, episode 16. I'm Zenidor, as always, and the other voice you should hear sooner or later, wherever he may be, is Jairus Omega.
The disembodied voice.
Nah. Anyways, we're casting today because there's WCS Friday through Sunday, and while I theoretically could cast at my normal time because there won't be anything going on exactly, I'm assuming that if you guys are not watching it at that time, you're watching the reruns because, well, okay, I'm on Pacific Standard Time. That means converting their time over to our time, it's going on from 3 a.m. to like 3 p.m. So yes, I could cast from 5 to 9 p.m., but then there's the rerun, which I'd probably be watching then because I think I don't want to be up at 3 a.m. But I don't know. We'll see what I do. Okay, Siri, what have you brought me? Siri wants to participate again. Okay.
Seriously?
I'm going to tweet this, guys, for you. Let's see. Copy link. There should be a copy link. I'll just do it this way. Select all, cut. Okay, so you guys can figure out what Siri strikes again. Paste. Tweet. Okay. There's our amusement for the day. I have no idea what I just tweeted because I didn't look at the link. It said something on property, so I'm guessing it's real estate or who knows what. Anyways, there will be a brief interruption because I left my keyboard in the car, so my grandma has to come back and drop that off, but otherwise, we'll get going. And let's see, invite to party. Oops, we don't want arcade. We want replays. Where did I leave off? Oh, are we supposed to cast versus my cousin?
Oh.
That wasn't clear.
What?
That wasn't clear whether he cared, it sounded mostly like he just didn't care.
I'd assume that's a logical analysis.
Should I cast it this week, or?
We can wait till 1 week if anything.
What was that?
We can wait a week if anything.
Okay, so next week we can start that. It's a best of 5, so it'll probably be up to game 3 for week 1, and then if necessary, the remainder week 2. Yes, that's my way of not disclosing any spoilers. Okay, we casted this one with that guy last week. Huh. I don't remember this game. It looks interesting though. I think I'll start this one then. I'm mostly wanting to cast like PVTs since those are the like games that it's not so much that I do better, but I understand that matchup best out of anything else. But I'll settle for other ones that look interesting. Anyways.
Any notes on the map?
This is Ohana LE. Which isn't in the current map pool. It was a favorite of a lot of people for some time, as it is part of the Dream pool. It favors. I mean, it's very easy to take your natural and your third, and your fourth is not very difficult either. As really any race. It's definitely the fourth is still very manageable. The fifth is, I mean, it's about what you would expect for a fifth. It's difficult but not impossible, that sort of thing. The problem is there are only 10 bases on this map, so like while you can macro and play a macro game, there's not really a whole lot of space on this map in general. So like you can't have mana versus fire cake or fire cake versus 4GG on a map like this. It just is not going to take that long. At least it shouldn't. But actually, now that I think about it that way, the mana versus fire cake did take like, or mana versus 4GG rather, took 2+ hours, and 4GG was only on 2 bases. So yeah, let that sit with you for a little bit. Anyway, Zenidor is going to start things off with his pro block, and we forgot to introduce the players. Go for it.
Alright. Spawning in the bottom right, the red Protoss, at Outstate Esports Community's Zenidor. And spawning in the top left, hoping to smoke the Zenidor like a Kepler, the blue Zerg, QP's Smoky Boy.
So because of the pylon, Smoky Boy threw down his pool, and so it's gonna be some early lings. But Zenidor hasn't really done anything with that. He cancelled the pylon before it finished, and so I mean, all in all, Zenidor is ahead actually. His base is up before the Zerg. That's always a good thing as a Protoss player in this matchup. He does have to worry about the potential for a lot of Zerg aggression around the 6 to 7 minute mark, based on how early this pool and gas are.
Metabolic Boost is researching.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's definitely Ling speed that will be at his disposal, and if he gets a Roach Warren or Baneling Nest, he definitely opens up a lot of other options, but I don't think Smoky Boy is really going to go for that. I think he just is used to getting Ling speed so that he can defend against 4 gates and stuff like that. Zenidor has probes at both base, but neither is fully saturated. His Zealot completes his wall. He's chronoing his warp gate research, and things are probably just going to normalize then, with Zenidor having a slight economic lead. Smoky Boy is still taking gas, even though he has not really done anything. Oh, nice. My sister is texting back. Smoky Boy is gonna take his third now. This is a little bit late for PVZ. If this were a ZVZ, I'd completely understand this timing, but since he's against a Protoss player, I mean, in theory, it was Gateway first, so yeah, he wants to delay when he takes his third a little bit, but this is unwarranted how late it is. As it is, Zenidor is... He has a probe out. I don't know what he plans on doing with this probe, as this is not a normal location for a probe to be. Because, I mean, he's not going to throw... this is too far away for an aggressive pylon. Oh, he already has this one. Okay, so he doesn't... Zenidor is saying that the Zerg might have taken their third over here, so he's going to go check that with this probe and maybe throw down a pylon on this side as well. As he already has this pylon here to assault the potential of this third base location. You can confirm this with if we just look at it through Zenidor's vision. He doesn't know that the third is up. Or where the third would be up, rather. He's gonna start putting some pressure because he was scouted. He'll take a couple drones down. The Lings are going to try and wrap around the Stalkers, but the Warp-In cycle for Zenidor is actually going, and Charge is going to make it so that Zenidor can actually clean this up. So, by sort of playing middle of the road, Smoky Boy has basically lost himself his third, because he's not going to be able to save this, as there was no queen here, and not enough Lings either. So, he sort of got a couple Lings, then took a late third, and then he didn't have the right tools to properly defend this. Smoky Boy will clean this up now that he has all these extra Lings. But, I mean, behind this, what's Zenidor going to be doing? I imagine he's anticipating the Muta threat. He is getting a Stargate, so he's feeling like it's probably Muta's, I'm thinking. And he's probably assuming that because A, he saw a drone come up to think in the prospects of taking a fourth, and B, he's only seen Zerglings. So Zenidor's asking, where's all your gas? And as we see here, there is a Spire. Zenidor is going up to, I think, 9 gateways behind the Stargate, so this is definitely an all-in sort of 2-base all-in. Since he already killed the third, he doesn't have to do